Hey everyone, welcome back to Build a Better Adventure. I cannot tell you how long it's felt like it's been since I've posted a video. I had some technical issues with some microphones. I need you to do me a favor. Please leave me a comment below if you think this audio is better, worse, indifferent compared to all the other videos that I've posted this far. I want to focus this particular video on building a better character sheet, and our focus is on convention players. Let's do a quick overview about what we know about convention players, okay? And conventions themselves. So convention games are typically 4, 8, 12 hours. Sometimes they're smaller, but the shorter, let's say you even do a convention game in 2 hours, you run the risk of not having enough time for people to pick up a character sheet, read through it, really grasp how to play this particular character and play it all within 2 hours, or in what we have here, the lowest amount of 4 hours. So you don't know if the players that are surrounding your table are new to the game system. You don't know if the players are new to this particular type of character. Maybe they've played Dungeons and Dragons before, but they've always played fighter, and now you're handing them a wizard. Can they cope? Maybe, maybe not. You don't know. Not sure if you'll have the same players per session. So let's say I'm running a 12-hour convention game and I've broken up into 3 sessions. Players that exist in session 1 may not be the players in session 2, may not be the players in session 3. And so you need to kind of create a consistent baseline for all the characters that you're creating as pre-generated characters, so that people kind of feel comfortable learning those players instead of spending all that time in each session kind of doing character overview. The last thing is you want players to have fun. And so we're going to create guidelines, but those guidelines can be overridden if the character or the player just wants to play the character however they want to play. That's totally legit. These are just guidelines. So if you feel stuck, you can go, oh, let me reference something that's on the character sheet. So now that we've talked about the conventions, what are some of the goals that we have about the character sheets we want to build? And again, number one priority, help the players have fun. You just want it to be so that they don't need to spend time looking through books and trying to get reference material. So again, we want to minimize game aid lookups. I typed this wrong, but we want to give our players some hints on how to play the character, and we want to keep the game going, right? We want to maximize how much of the 4, 8, or 12 hours we're spending on gameplay and not on what does my character do. Give the player a character backstory with the idea, again, that, hey, you don't want to follow this? Totally fine. Create your own backstory, but we are going to keep proceeding with the game. Here's a backstory that fits with this particular character. We also want to create a small character sheet whenever possible. We want to minimize the amount of stuff that characters have to read and create everything as much as possible as a quick glance, oh, I find the data that I need and I'm rolling dice and just playing the character. So for my GM Gauntlet, which I'm running D&D 2014, I created a whole bunch of 3rd level characters. This is an example of one of these first sheets of the characters. Each character has 5 pages in order to add all of the descriptive text. Hey, he has a feat, it's Warcaster, what does that do? Hey, he's got features, he's got Eldritch Invocations, he's got a Pact Boon. What are all these things so that the players don't have to go out to the player's handbook and constantly look things up? Included on the D&D character sheets are the character stats, the character spells, just all on the first page. We start going into rulebook descriptions. So for feats, for spells that they're a spellcaster, the inventory, as well as if there's a particular item of note that has magical properties, those are described. I have a character background and then a section solely on how to play the PC. If you don't feel like you have enough knowledge about how to play a celestial warlock, such as Ophidius here, then I have an area that goes, what are the kinds of things that Ophidius would do in combat, and how to utilize him in concert with the rest of your team. Oh, and then of course on the front page, we're including the portrait. In both of the conventions I'm going to, I am taking a Shadow of the Demon Lord game that I created called What About the Children? And I started creating character sheets for each one of these. I will say, and this is where I kind of talk about how a game system is kind of rules light or rules heavy, and why I don't think D&D is a rules light game. When I look at Shadow of the Demon Lord, each one of the character sheets that I created were 2 pages. Sometimes only had, like, for instance with Malleus, he has this page and about maybe an eighth of a second page, and it completely describes how to play Malleus. And so again, as we're looking through this, we have the character stats, we have the rulebook descriptions, including talents, spells, inventory, character background, and how to play this particular character, and their portrait. I know this was a short video, but I just needed to get something out there, and it's been a long time due to technical glitches and whatnot. So thank you for watching. Coming up, I will be posting a video shortly so that Pathfinder 1E Till Death Do Us Not Part, it's still in the works right now. I'm trying to figure out if the rules that govern the Pathfinder Infinite require me to utilize their particular maps, or if I can utilize all the same pieces. For the one person who went out and reviewed Shadow of the Demon Lord, Till Death Do Us Not Part, thank you. And at the same time, since you didn't give 5 stars, I'm just kind of curious, what sorts of things would you have expected in a particular encounter adventure by itself? And the other thing I'm going to start doing is utilizing the character sheets that I created for the GM Gauntlet, and I want to do a video that basically showcases all the characters that exist for the GM Gauntlet as a means or a way to kind of create a video so that people can go out and start taking a look at the characters that we're providing for that particular campaign. We'll do this character review for all of the adventures that I'm going to be running at different conventions, just so that, again, you have an easy reference and people can early on take a look at what might be available out there, and we can get right to the game, get it started. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. Please do all the social media things, like, comment, subscribe, follow. Please help out the channel. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Can I do it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Again, I greatly appreciate your patience on waiting for this next video to come out, and I will see you next time.